Looks good. Looks good. All right. What's up, guys? I'm Trevon. We're all Trevon. Come in, have a seat. Hex and the market. Well, Hex is not looking that bad anymore. It was looking really bad this morning. It's looking all right now. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So, chart looks a lot better than it did when I woke up this morning. So we broke out of this channel. So yesterday what I was saying was I wanted to see us get above this resistance right here. I didn't think we would. You know, I figured we would find some resistance, but I wanted to see us hold 16. So really the 13. So it was looking bad. Once it got to right here. This is a Head and Shoulders. And the bottom just fell out. What's up, chat? What's up, Brendan? What's up, Cross? Cody? Kevin? Yeah, man, I had some issues. So, should be good now. What's up, Crypto Land? All right, so again, my notifications were screwed by me trying over and over and over and over again to get it right. I figured out what the problem is, so we gotta wait for everybody to come in again. So if you're watching the playback, fast forward if you want to hear what I got to say. Electric Buddha. What's up, Wesley? What's up, Candace? Brian, Jeremy. What happened to all my subs? I've always had this many subs. You're talking about my old channel. They got deleted. What's up, Kashiz, Crypto Vince, Sicily, Papa Naya Shelly. Man, I've been saying that so many times. I finally nailed it. Had to swap, failed trying to get Hex at 8 cents. Yeah, I might have started setting me some limit orders, because that was a beautiful. I mean, I probably wouldn't even have had it that low though. I probably wouldn't even have had to order it that low. DeFi Trey. What's up, GD? Crypto Jimbo. Do you think BTC will ever be over? Do you think BTC will be over 50K by the end of the year? What's July? It's possible. I don't know, man. There's no need to try to make predictions. Like, it could or it couldn't. You know, it could just as much as it couldn't. You know, that's a hard question. I would lean towards no, though. What's up, Cliff? No, I ain't seen that cross. Did Hex dump? Yeah, we're gonna look at it. I'm just letting the chat fill up because my notifications didn't go out, haven't been going out, so I'm letting them go back out. We'll look at Hex for sure. If we don't look at anything else, we're definitely gonna look at Hex. What's up, chess piece? When we sacrifice the points we get on the ETH chain, when we sacrifice the points, when we sacrifice the points we get on the ETH chain will be a copy of them on the Pulse chain. Yeah, I don't even think you're gonna get the points until Pulse chain is out. So I don't even think you're gonna get them until Pulse chain. That's what I expect. Could, but I mean, you would get them on Ethereum, and then that would mean they would have a value. So unless there's no liquidity, but people can provide liquidity, and so I don't know. But I don't think you're gonna get them on the ETH chain. Maybe somebody correct me. What's up, Dakota? My bad. If I seem a little grumpy, it's because, man, I just tried this stream like 5-6 times, man, and I finally figured out what it was. I'm like, yo, I did the same thing I did yesterday. Why isn't it in my stream? And I finally figured it out. So if I sound a little grumpy in the beginning, that's why. Yeah. If you're not getting notifications, it's because I'm gonna tell you why people don't get. This is what YouTubers don't want to ever say when people say, I didn't get the notifications. They know, YouTubers know, well, they might not. I know why you didn't get the notification. The truth is, the reason you didn't get the notification is because when they send you a notification, you don't click on it. That's why. So if you want to keep getting notifications, you want YouTube to keep sending that data to you, you need to interact with it. Because if you don't, they're going to stop sending it. That's why you don't. Day 6 of second. Yeah, finally. You ain't lying. Finally, bro. I might as well have been on full screen. Well, I don't care. What's up, Edgar? I sacrifice all my ETH, but my Hex I'm keeping. What's better, Hex or Pulse? Let's go ahead and jump. I already got it. Let's go into, what did you ask? Hex or Pulse? Hex now, because Pulse doesn't exist. That was the easy one. So Hex had this huge dump this morning at around, that was last night? Oh, that long ago? I missed that? Hold on. Nah. Really? That was at 1 a.m. right after I went to bed. So we had a dump of, from this little top right here, 57, 56. From the top, though, we are down. Well, we went down because we're not down anymore. We went down 62%. That was a good buy. I'm hating on that because I was expecting 12, and if you notice, 12 is right where it recovered to, and it kind of started to form. You know, it's forming a cluster right here, and it's looking really good. You know, I'm not saying go buy Hex, but it's looking. This is how things should bounce, man. This is how you gotta bounce. And it's crazy, man. Go back to the live stream yesterday when we were in here, when we were like right here yesterday when the stream was going on, and it started pumping. And I said, you know, I would love to see it break this and keep going, but not in one move. I want to see a whole 16 cent, but as soon as we started testing that 13 moving average and broke through, you know, started forming that head and shoulders, right? Then it broke the head and shoulders right here, and then all hell broke loose. And then, I mean, if you were up, which was I might have been looking, but if you were up, this is probably very scary. You know, for someone who has, you know, as looking at this chart, I'm seeing the decisions that were starting to be made. The whale said, hey man, I have a lot of profit. I'm up a lot. Can't resist. Fat finger. Sell it at 7 cents, you know? So whoever did this happened really fast. So whoever did this got a really bad rate because they didn't know what they were doing. They want to get out, right? And Yikes. So now they're in the red. Now, one thing I can say though, let's look at the other side of this is Wicks and Tails, they love to get filled. So long term, are we going to revisit 7 cents? It could. Right now, I'm looking at this resistance that we're coming into right now. I want to see us get above here and get to this 34, which is about 14.5 cents. I'm going to remove this because it's not really necessary right now. If I was going to put the support anywhere, I'd probably put it right here in this area right here. But nonetheless, 14 cents. I'm not going to get too excited on this. I'm going to remove this as well because it's not really necessary right now. Over the next couple of days or by the end of the sacrifice, I want to see us, or going into the end of the sacrifice, I want to see us above this resistance line. What's up, chat? Let me scroll up. So I'm sure you guys gonna have the stats. Yeah, it's Cliff Ali. If you want them notifications to keep coming, you gotta click on them. You called this dip yesterday. Good call. I bought more. Yeah. I wouldn't say I called this. I don't want to say I called it. I'm more prepared for it, because it's up a lot. So really the hack or the play was when I was tweeting yesterday, I'm not sacrificing my hex. I ain't sacrificing my hex. I really was feeling like that. That was the time to get out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sacrificing because I'm really like, I think they're trying to make people sacrifice, kind of force them into sacrificing. And another theory I heard this morning from Johnny Chaos, he said one of his theories is whales are trying to lock in their dollar rate. So if they're sacrificing hex, they sacrifice what they're gonna do, and then they sell whatever else to drive the price down. So that if anybody else wants to sacrifice hex, they gotta sacrifice more hex, even more. Not only because the rate is going up from since this is day 6, but the rate's up 5%. But because the price of hex has gone down as well. What's up, Jojo? Shiba Inu. 1.7 million sold by one whale. So 1.7 million of hex. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's all. It had to be more than that. The sacrificing points you get are not entered on ETH chain. The transactions are, so you get possible PLS rewards based on the transaction. Well, sacrifice 29 million for posting the sell down prevents. Yep, that's pretty much what I just said. Sacrifice this morning. So yeah, I'm in. Now what I'm doing now, like I was gonna DCA in, but the market is down. So I'm glad that I got in at least that flat rate. What I wanted to do initially, I did that. Now my plan was divs every day from here on out, but I mean, the way the market is looking, what am I gonna sell? I mean, hex it's gonna have to be hex now because the market is sliding. I could keep on sacrificing, all the way down, but what would I sacrifice? I don't really have anything. I don't have anything really worth sacrificing. My bed's been made. Hex long-term hodl and stake. It got 8 immediately. Bitcoin Master, Shiba Inu, it's alright. Don't ask me again. Needs to break 100-day EMA on the way up. Look at the daily chart for. Let's do a poll. Hex, daily chart, or ETH? I mean, not ETH, but Hex or BTC. This is fun. This is fun. What do we look at first? What are we looking at now? Yeah, and Hex was under a penny a month ago, so you can't. I mean, unless you just bought into Hex, the older people that's been around, you can't really complain too much, you know. It's like, what more do you want? Like Richard say. Heart sold. I doubt it. I like to imagine that Richard, even if it's not true, I just like to imagine that Richard Heart is so rich that he doesn't even need to. I just like to, not saying it's true, I just like to imagine it. You know? I don't think he's physical world buku rich. I think he's probably wealthy physical world. But as far as crypto world, I think he's like buku rich in the crypto. I mean, he keeps saying, I mine BTC at 50 cents. So think about that. You know, full blocks on his own. You know what that means, right? That means he was getting, let's see. During that time, I think it was 25 Bitcoin per block. Is that true? 25. Let's just say, I think it was 25 Bitcoin. 25 Bitcoin every 15 minutes, bro. You think he did it just for a day? You think he just was mining Bitcoin for a day? He probably was just let that shit sit there. He probably mined thousands and thousands, 50 BTC per block. You think he just mined that shit for like 15 minutes? You think he probably let that shit on and forgot about it. 50 Bitcoin per block. So Richard Heart lives in a bunker. That's a fun theory too. Like, shit. 100% a billionaire. 100%. I never really put much thought into like him mining the Bitcoin. But I'm like, yeah, you mine Bitcoin. Did you keep them though? You know, like that's what I want to know. Like, it had to do, was you mining it and then just like, oh, this is just Bitcoin. You know, this is just nothing. I like to imagine that he didn't do that. I like to imagine that he mined it and he kept up with all his keys and everything. He's very responsible. You know, Richard Heart living like Escobar got armed bodyguards on his house perimeter. I mean, if Richard Heart is as wealthy in crypto as I imagine he is, then I mean that might be what he needs to do. Burberry shouty. All right, let's look at what was the poll? What were the results? Survey says 60% for Hex. Only 65 votes. You guys are, maybe some of y'all watching on TVs, huh? I feel you. So let's look at Hex. Let's go with the community. So we were forming a bull flag. Somebody also, I have a tweet here that I found. I think it's here. Nope. Here. Nope. So I lost it. But there was a tweet that compared this to, let's go back to Bitcoin. We kind of to show the example. Let's put this on like a weekly. Let's put it on a weekly. So they're comparing it to this right here, where it was looking like a bull flag. It was looking really good, and then it just got really, really ugly. So it looks very similar. And since then, Bitcoin recovered, started tapping that resistance. So, you know, like I said, I'd like to see us get to here. above here. But to start getting excited, I want to see us get above this trend right here. So let's look at Hex on, let's go back to the daily. And SBTC. So it really got ugly. Whoever did that, forget you. Okay, for ruining the chart. Okay, it's ruined the chart. I mean, it's okay if you're gonna go down, but damn, man, it was so pretty. All right, so this is the level that I want to see hold going forward. 10 cents. So around 10 cents. We need to stay above 10 cents over the next couple of weeks for sure. Did it on purpose for sure, man. Like, come on, dude. Like, as I get more knowledgeable about things, as I look at charts every single day, I start to see what's going on. It's like the whole manipulation thing. It's a bad, the way manipulation is sold is as well, as far as like how people perceive manipulation. It's false. Manipulation is simply, you know what? That's manipulation. Manipulation isn't, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait for it to get to 13 cents. We're gonna let some of the bits come in. That's not manipulation. Manipulation, you know what, man? Fuck you. Sell it. That's manipulation. Okay. What's up, chat? How much has been sacrificed? Contributing to, let me catch up with some more of these. What's up, Diamond? Yeah, correction was due. Yeah. He said he wrote it up and down.
Pause.
Probably did though. Top 100, yeah. So I mean, that and you kind of can see that on people's faces, like when you see him talking to bigger names in crypto, he kind of people kind of like try to, they kind of like, it's kind of like hating but not really hating. It's like, man, okay, you rich. Like, it's like he has that kind of vibe, like crypto dad, kind of like he has a Satoshi vibe. Actually, he kind of has a vibe like I'm not gonna say Richard Hart Satoshi, that's really far-fetched, even though he did call out like it's kind of crazy like to think about all this shit, bro. Like it can't be, but like some of the pieces like from this whole storyline, and the storyline is like matches up. I mean, I wouldn't say, I don't know about, you know, people will say, oh, Richard Hart can't be Satoshi because he wasn't he didn't type this or whatever. Well, okay, maybe he's not Satoshi, but some of this stuff is weird, and like people treat him like he is Satoshi. Like when he comes on live streams, they kind of like put their tails like dogs. They kind of put their tails, go between their legs, and they're like dad's home. Here's dad. I know, yeah, we know that. I know the truth. We know you know the truth. Yeah, it's kind of like that kind of vibe. So, kind of don't want to bet against that. So I asked how much is in Pulse. Let's see, Pulse chain. We got Pulse lead at refresh. $526 million in the first 5 days. It's 100 million a day. It's on pace to do 1.9 billion. We'll do it again. $1.9 billion. The biggest raise ever was probably EOS, and I think it's bigger than that. All right, let's catch up with the chat. Did it on purpose. What's up, everybody? Who would have guessed the hex chart would go down after all the pumping, right? It's like that, man. And I don't like seeing hex go down, but it's gonna eventually at least trend down. And it's like it's almost more. It's like more. I don't want to say Richard Heart is Satoshi. I'm not saying that he is, but I'm gonna go back to Look Into X. This website called Look Into X, and looks just like Bitcoin at the beginning, like. This shit is funny, man. Like, I'm just gonna place a small bet. Let's just place a small bet that Richard Heart is Satoshi. I'm not saying he is. I don't think he is, but I'm gonna put a few chips on that because this chart looks just like Bitcoin, man. It's going better. It's like let's just pretend Richard Heart is Satoshi. I pretend that in my mind. Let's just pretend Richard Heart is Satoshi. Okay. It's almost like he said, oh, let's try it again. Run it back. He keeps running it back, Turbo. He keeps doing that. Like, it's like he created Bitcoin, just pretending. Let's just pretend. Because, I mean, he's the only one that's been able to outperform it since the beginning. He's the only project creator to do that. So let's just pretend that he is. It seems like he created Bitcoin and then started and did it again. He said, you know what? This Bitcoin, it doesn't work. I don't know, man. It's weird. It is weird. It's all weird. The whole and then too, when he does his live stream, he's always in that same spot. Like, he really doesn't want to. He's either in a really, really small house or a really, 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 really big one, or somewhere that's gonna reveal where he is. Like, he doesn't. For him to show off, he sits in one spot and crams all these luxury items into one frame. Wouldn't it make more sense if he showed his house? That's one thing I don't like. That's actually weird about it. Like, I'm like, is your shit are you in a mobile home in a closet and just put all your money into that don't make sense. So euphoric hex chart equals tether sign. I don't get that one. Going to buy more hex and sacrifice. What's up, Alex? How much has been sacrificed for? RH was actually mining BTC for the tech, whereas other whales just had other whales just had fat wallets for Silk Road while they were in college. Or hold up. Man, I hate when YouTube does that little chat jump. Over 500 million in the ETH wallet. Right, and that's not even all of it. Richard is an alien overlord. Craig is Satoshi. Here's the thing. That's what I was going to say something about. I couldn't think of his name. Craig Wright. There's a video of Richard Heart calling out Craig Wright on stage. Like, standing up in a crowd and calling him out and saying, "You're not Satoshi." And Craig Wright just walked up the stage. It's kind of like you go to a blockchain meetup as a high person like Craig Wright, who actually might know who Satoshi really is and might know that it's really Richard. And then you're on stage like, oh, fuck, there he is right there. How can I still say I'm him and he's standing right there. You know what I'm saying? It felt like that when I watch it. Yeah, hit the like button. EOS raised 4 billion. Okay. I'm way behind on chat. People think Satoshi is like a god, but he's really a sleazy human like all of us. Yeah, everyone's a human. Well, I'm not. EOS, and I'm not. I don't have any EOS. People take profits. That's how Hex is designed. You get in left behind selling this dip. Oh, I'm not selling. Yeah, I'm actually staking longer. Yeah, this is it. This is a new Hex account that I just started. And I'm going to be staking a long time. I did 15. Like, when these roll over, I'm gonna watch these. But when these tick over, the APY between a short stake and a long stake is like way better. It's way better. And that is tricky. It's tough. It's kind of like I'm going back to Richard Hart being Satoshi again. It's kind of like he knows that the problem with Bitcoin, he's like, because once you deploy it, I mean, you can change it, but he needs a consensus. So it's kind of like he said, oh, they got to lock up the coins, you know? So I don't know, man. I don't know. About to make these texts. Yeah, I'm making mine longer. But that was always my plan anyway. Like, I started off doing like 3 months, and then I moved on to like 100 and something days. Now I'm doing like year longs and 500 days. And I'm throwing some 15-year stakes in along the way. What's up, GD? Hart wouldn't have done it like Satoshi. I could agree with that. Yeah, I think he would have been a little bit more flamboyant about it. But that kind of would have ruined it. I don't know. Go live with Richard. I will, but it won't. I mean, it wouldn't be as good as him going live with somebody he disagrees with. You know, I'm pretty much going to be like a yes man. Like, I don't want to go be a yes man on this channel because I'm going to pretty much agree with everything he says. 6 years is your longest in a trailer. He used to show more. I'm gonna go back. Yeah, Eyes Reflections. Mobile home in the closet with 1 million in watches. Just putting on a front. And these niggas gonna believe this. I doubt it though. T2X failed, man. It was cool, but it just, the inflation doesn't work if you don't have someone who's gonna hold. You gotta have someone who's gonna hold the T2X or the coins. How much he's paying me? Nothing. Richard Hart has never sent me anything, not even a crypto. The most he's ever sent me is a DM or a Telegram DM. It definitely feels like a set and not just a random place in his house. Right. It's always felt like that. But one thing I can do is I can tell that his screen is far away and his camera is far away. His camera is like, feels like it's at least 10 feet away. Well, probably further than that. Probably look like about 20 feet away. Everybody thinks Richard Hart's paying me, but you can tell that he's not because it's going. Maybe I'm just smart and know things ahead of time. Maybe I'm just ahead of my time myself. Why people can't just give me that? Maybe I'm just smart, man. He was crying on stream in early 18 from overloading. Hold up. Oh, all right. Open the door. Oh, y'all, somebody at my door. It's 12, nigga, 12, run. Right. So it's good that long term. Unmute. Yeah. Catching up. Any thoughts on Pulse Chain? Sure. What about it? I have a lot of thoughts on it. Do the math and estimate how many Pulse coins will be issued total and locked up, and look up projects trading with max supplies that high for comparison. Nah. Nobody gets rich in crypto and be able to hold it less than 1%. Unless you lose it or unless it's staked. Have a few million coins. 555. Man, Marco is probably gonna be if Hex turns out to be what it is. Don't forget me, bro. Now Marco is probably set. It's kind of crazy though. Like, I'm not gonna say nothing. How is Hex different from BitConnect? How many days did BitConnect last? Hex is different because it's smart contracts. BitConnect didn't have smart contracts. Why did you invent Bitcoin? 526 million times 10,000 equals, there you go. You do the math for me. 5.2 trillion coins plus 2.5x multiplier on some sacrifice equal 10 trillion plus coins issued so far by the end of the sacrifice period, maybe 20 trillion. That's not even a lot by today's standards. You know, a lot of new projects be having like Glass has 920, probably 925 trillion now. So that's, people gonna see that as low. Remember Steam and Hive? Yeah, I'm glad those things died. I'm so glad, I'm so glad they died. Look up coins that have 10 to 20 trillion coins issued and what they trade at. It's a good question. Let's check it out. Let's see. Can we sort by? Yep. I mean, there's not going to be too many coins with that many coins. Let's go to the Forbidden Land. Of course, this one doesn't have it. Let's go to telling you he is on a plane. But how, if he was on a plane, then the stuff would be moving. Maybe he's in orbit. That would make sense. This one don't show either. I don't know, man. Looks like our best bet will be Nomics. And we need to see all. I want to see the full list. Yeah. Maybe we could go to like page, because I'm curious myself. Let's go to page like 4. That's, looks like that's 1 point. Shit. Millions, billions, trillions. Okay. Millions, millions, billions. Nope. So it's gonna be hard to find. I love bear markets. My chat doesn't get lost in trying to able to answer. I respect crypto users that are around in bear markets. Yeah, you kind of got to. Oh, you don't have to, but yeah. Artists don't like proof of weak hands. You can fight with him about that. Yeah. Yeah. Because I did actually solve that problem with Hourglass. It works. When you don't, when you're only purchasing the coins to give them away, the fee doesn't matter. Yeah, I remember the first thing Richard Hart said to me. I'll never forget. He tweeted me and I said something to him and he was like, it was on Twitter. He was like, damn, bro, your rep is shot. He was like, he was saying something. It was kind of like, man, I will fuck with you, but your rep is shot, bro. Something like that. I'll go back and find it if I could. It's the ops. I just watched the Craig Wright versus Hart. Hey, when Trevon James says something that's usually true. Be like Richard Hart. When Trevon James says something that's usually true. Yeah, he did. Well, I remember that shit. He walked off stage. What's post chain? Nothing yet. All right, let me catch up. Is Hex market cap too big for anyone anymore? From the way Hex is being advertised, the market cap doesn't really matter. Market cap is just so it can be seen, and that's why it's not here. They hating, simply put, they're hating on it. You gonna play by the rules or you gonna play by the rules? Market cap is market cap. So I don't get why. So I mean, if it's not on here, where is it for real? If it's not on here, then it's really, where is it really? Then it means that there's upside. If it's really ranked, what? Look at that shit, bro. Come on, guys. Come on, man. Rank not applicable? How? How, Sway? It's like, okay, you don't want to give a market cap? Okay, it's going to pump anyway. That's fun, It's kind of like, this kind of thought process gets me in trouble. That's why I have to be very careful about what I say, because by nature, I root for the underdog, by nature. So I can't help but root for the thing, like I see they're not playing fair. You know what I'm saying? Play fair, man. It's like sports, So it's a good bounce though. See how it's doing. Pulling back to the 13. The usual. Let's see if it holds. The good thing about this is the longer it plays around in this area, it buys time for the moving averages to curl around and get some bullish action. So it's going to take a few hours, maybe the rest of the day, until we see if it's reversing or not. What's up, TJ? That's all right. How many pulse do you get for every dollar that is sacrificed? Right now, it's 5% less than yesterday. So it'll be about 9,900 and something. That's how much it is now. And it's going down every day. Everyone better hope he lowers it and $1 does not equal 10,000 pulse. Why? Oh, let me scroll up, man. You type a lot, bro. Blockchain time traveler. As of now, it's $1 for, well, not now. It's not anymore. It's $1.05, 10,000. Then you multiply that by 10,000. If I then add 10 trillion. Okay. Everyone better hope he lowers it to $1 not equal. Everyone better hope he lowers it to $1 not equal. I don't think he's gonna do anything. Sometimes it pays off big. Sometimes, a lot of times, almost all the time, because people are stupid. You know, they do the wrong things. They go the wrong way. You know, average. You know, average means average is not good. And most of us are average. You know, and that's not good. So it's when you think that you're above average, that's what gets you in trouble. So, no. Yeah. So what gets you in trouble is when you think you're above average. So if I think everyone is going to do one thing because everyone is average, then that means that I should do the opposite of what I think. If I think that I'm average, if I humble myself, I think that I'm average. But no, I know for sure I ain't no like average. But what you should do, Trey? Market cap is a vanity metric. Yep. It's funny because this is literally where the price of Hex was a week ago. Yeah, man. Was it a week ago? July 14th. Wow. Literally. Seems like a long time ago, don't it? When will Glass get on Pulse? That would be cool if that happened. What's good, Bitcoin Brown? Yeah, it cost $1.05 to get 10K points. Good maths. Pulse will be huge. So I'm seeing a lot of concern about this. So do we need to talk about this? The price of Pulse and how many we're getting? Because I mean, we don't know how many we're getting. People are speculating we're getting 10,000 per dollar. So that would mean I don't feel like thinking. RH doesn't want PLS to appreciate too quickly. It's like a BSC with all of your coins already. Make another glass on Pulse. Airdrop BSC users the Pulse glass. Hey, I don't know how to code, bro. I'm not a coder. Let's look at Hourglass. Let's see what the lotto is at. $16,000. Only 285 players. It works. It works. Yeah, man. It's a dope contract. Don't go to that. Yeah, I think it would be cool if Glass was on Pulse. Richard doesn't want cheap EHEX or PHEX Pulse anywhere. Yeah. Because one thing I realized, and it's something that he said a long time ago too, is it's hard to dump the price when you don't have a lot of coins. So this person doesn't have the power to do that ever again unless he has more, which doesn't look like it does because of the way this candle looks, right? So you know, mine went blank. How much glass would you call a whale? A whale is, you can see what a whale is by looking at the rich list. How many wallets are there? You want to be in the top whatever percent of however many wallets there are. That's a whale. Any news on glass airdrop for Toucanairs? Nope. Haven't heard anything. Has there ever been a bigger crypto launch that has generated so much money and FOMO even before it launches? Yeah. This isn't even that. It's not even that hyped. It's just hyped in this small little community because if you know, you know. EOS was way more hyped than this. It was only half its bag. Yeah, that looks like a whole bag right there. That looks like a, you know what? Let me get out of here. That's what that looks like. Like I did that shit. If I was a whale, you know what? I'm getting out of this. I'm locking this in, bro. I'm locking this in. Please comment on Pulse growth potential. I think it's going to be big. It has all the ingredients to be big, especially being how much has been sacrificed. Just because when people sacrifice their assets, they don't let go of the thing that they get in return easily. You know? So with this, it will be big out of the gate as far as market cap and value, and just it's going to be big regardless. Active as a blockchain, I don't know. Is it going to be like Matic? It's probably going to be pretty popular if it's like Matic. If it works like Matic, if it's cheap like Matic, if it's as cheap as Matic and as fast as Matic, meaning essentially a free blockchain. The thing with Matic is they don't market. Polygon's pretty popular though. So yeah, I just don't vibe with Matic for some reason. I tried it. I got some Matic. I got some Quick. I have some Polydragon. But I don't go over there much. I don't know why. Discord Syndicate looked at the wallet last night, only half of it. Okay. So he got another bag. I mean, ain't got nothing to do with me. Like if he got another bag, what is he gonna do? Is it liquid? Did he stake it? If it's liquid, then okay, he might dump it again and put some bids. You know? He was the AA, he is the OA, and he is the SAC address. Yeah, he rich. Yeah. I mean, that's what happens though. People give smart people money, you know. So if Richard Hart got all that ETH from the AA, it's because he's smart, you know. It's you know. Appreciate the 5 though, Polyfarms. Court, boy, what's up, bro? Appreciate it. Like you did on Chaincoin Live. Hold up. What I do on Chaincoin Live? Do you still think the market will pump again toward the end of the year? I think it'll recover, but I don't expect all-time highs this year. It'd be great though. 300,000%, you mean You're talking about Pulse growth potential. Do I think Pulse can do a 300,000%? Do we have the final tokenomics? I'm gonna say I'm not gonna expect 300,000% in the same time frame as Hex. I'm just not gonna expect that. I'm not gonna expect anything. I'm gonna expect like a 2-3x over the course of a year. I'm gonna expect the really, really low because I didn't expect Hex to do this great. Arch will never sell the Hex. Sacrifice this like an origin dress, removing the Hex from circulating supply. I would think that's the plan as well. Think stablecoins will hold their value? Most of them, yeah. They always do. So no. Trend is your friend. Is it all over? I don't think, I don't think the market is all over. No, I don't think it's over. I think it might be over for this year, but I mean, it's not that long, man. It'll be Christmas before you know it. Or Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate. Kwanzaa out this month. Did EOS have 300 million raised in 4 days though? I don't know. I think this is going to be bigger than EOS. Could be. If it is, it'll be new. It needs to be newsworthy. Something needs to happen that's newsworthy. It's not newsworthy yet. Yeah, this is to the small community, but right now this isn't newsworthy yet. 500 million in crypto now isn't really a lot. It's a lot for small projects, but you want to get on Cointelegraph and have that cartoon, them draw that cartoon of him with CoinDesk or whoever does it. It's gonna need to be like a couple billion. What's up, Gord? Glad to see you streaming. I be missing your perspective. You know you the OG Hex. Shout out to Corey, another Hex whale. What's up, Guru? Don't go there much because 45 minutes to an hour to withdraw. Yeah, man. Like, I ain't got time for that. That's what it is, too. Because I went to move actually to sacrifice. And it said something like 7 days. I'm like, oh, hell no. What's up, your weekly crew? DJ Alu with the 5. Appreciate it. Hex is a Ponzi. It's a Ponzi just as much as all the other crypto is. I mean, Bitcoin. I mean, what is that? Over here being a pioneer of KuCoin network. Are you on KuCoin? They got their own smart chain too, huh? Where can I buy in? Buy in what? Expect nothing. That's right. When you expect nothing, you can expect things to go bad. You cannot expect them to go bad either. You know, that's the same. Expect nothing. Elon Musk should go to jail. Ooh, man, Doge is 70 cents. Yeah, man. I mean, it's Doge, though. Not calling you stupid. Not insinuating that you're not smart. But it's called Doge. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't be thinking that, well, if you looked at Doge as a business, maybe, but Doge is not a serious thing. The charity donation is news. I think it's newsworthy too, but it's still not a lot of money though in the grand scheme of crypto. In 2018, 2017, this would be all over crypto, but nowadays it's not that big. We still got a long time though, so we'll see. This is bigger, and it would be newsworthy if they weren't aiding on. Yeah, I think there should be some small articles about this, but it's also a bear market too. So bear market definitely fuels haters. Definitely gonna get more haters in the bear market. As for all over, I think there might be one more pump in 2016 when ETH was 30. ICO mania started, and then all stopped like 35, then a few months nothing, and BTC pumped 20K. Yeah, I don't really remember too much in between. I don't really remember too much around after the ICO phase. That my life is a blur. That at that time. Somebody asked a good FUD question. I want to read it. Who will buy your bags if we all? No, never mind. Who will buy your bags if we all in? Nobody really needs to buy because there's liquidity. Well, I'm not getting into that. That's a stupid question. Baby's born every day, G. Hex is the opposite of rug pull magic carpet ride. I like that. I like that magic carpet ride. I wish I thought of that. It's so obvious too. Like the opposite of rug pull is a magic carpet ride. It's so obvious. That was a good one. Do you think BTC can drop to like? I wish I thought of that tweet, man. That tweet would have got like 1,000 retweets. Bro, that tweet would have got so many retweets. The opposite of rug pull is a magic carpet ride. Just say it like that. Do you think BTC can drop to 12K to 14? Yes. It's not even, but it won't be there long. It'll be just like Hex did when it dropped to 7 cents. You're gonna wake up and be like, whoa, BTC went to 10K while I was asleep? It happens like that every time. So unless you put some bids down there, you're not gonna get any. New studio, I can't do it when I'm right here streaming. I can't do the studio when I'm over here streaming. Is Sacrifice Hex worth what it was donated at the time? Yeah. How do I expect nothing? I expect coins. Don't expect post coins, bro. It's a sacrifice. I get what you mean though, but at the same time, it's a sacrifice. It's a donation. Yeah. Any chance? I don't think so. Because what they attack him for? He's literally saying this is not a security. Don't expect anything. While everybody else is expectations. Give me your money. It's kind of. I'd say I would be more worried about everything else. You know what I'm saying? That's what's crazy is. Everybody like, oh, Richard Heart gonna get the SEC. No, SEC gonna go after everything else because everything else did what you're not supposed to do. That's what's crazy. And I see a situation where it's only like Bitcoin, only coins that didn't do sales are the only coins on that's allowed. That's scary. Appreciate the 5, the gods. Appreciate that. You shouldn't have. What's up, Crypto Kobe? Yeah, definitely doing longer stays because I saw today too, man. This right here. This got me to FOMO a little bit too. This right here. This ain't what it didn't used to be that high, bro. It's going up. Because this is going up. Y'all can't see, can you? Y'all can't see, can you? Here we go. Well, you can actually see better like this. Yeah, this is the payout per T-share is going up because people are emergency in staking. Let's go look at that too. Because Hex is high. When Hex is high, people emergency in stake. When Hex is low, people emergency in stake. It's just in every time. So today, 9.4. Hold up, man. 9.4 per T-share. I'm be like Kareem per T-share. I can't do his. Those T-shares. That's my nigga though. Let me get back to chat. All right, here we go. KNTX, what's up? Magic Carpet Ride for sure. Crush the like button. The like button. Taylor GD. Hey. Boson. Just for the gym, you start dropping the A, but maybe take some. Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Corey with 25. Appreciate it, bro. Can we hit the BCC button for the Heskin Space Force? Hopefully you guys heard that. Pretty 25. Only because of 25, bro. Next time it's gonna have to be like 100 though. Y'all niggas rich, bro. Come on now. All the sacrifices provide liquidity to Pulse. That's speculation. You presented that as a fact, and it's actually speculation. So be careful. We don't know. That is a good speculation though. That's what I hope happens. I wasn't around for X. I'm here now for Pulse Chain. I'm starting with a small amount. What should be my strategy, if any? Is it even worth it with a small amount? Of course. For me, to me, it's worth throwing a penny at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are people that got into Hex and did 300,000. So that means if you put $3 into it, no, $30 into it, no, yeah, the bottom. You would have made, no, it's actually $3. It's crazy. Yeah. It's $3 or $30 or 300. Yeah, guys, I'm stupid. But what would your strategy be? I would say DCA, bro, and don't expect anything. Look at it as you're donating, and anything you get in return is a gift. A free gift. Yeah, the simulations are newsworthy. Lowered expectations. Living the retired Heskin dream. That's what's up. Do you see BCC hitting 400K by 2020? By the end of it, maybe. Hold up. No. Because the halving is too far away. Maybe 2024. It got pushed back. You only get paid out when you have a full T-share. No, that's the payout per T-share. So if you had 0.1 T-share, you would get 0.9 Hex. So it's actually pretty incredible, man. And so you can actually see the price of a T-share. It only goes up as well. This share rate is 1.8. I'm not sure that is. This is big payday though. Somebody in the chat will say what share rate is. 1.8. 1.8 what? Yeah, that's weird. And I created a meme for that retweet. Mercy and stakers, yeah. Mercy and stakers are what make it great. We get paid tonight. Yeah, 9.4. 2 billion pencil. What? Has it ever been that high? 12. 12 is the highest. But the price was probably nowhere near as high as it is now. This was October of 2020. So let's see what Hex was in 2020. What's that? Yeah, that was like right here. Yeah. That's funny. Let's see, where was it? October 11th. That's hilarious. Oh, he probably felt so smart too. Let's see. Oh no. It's back here. October. Here. Yikes. Not even half of a penny. Imagine you'd have left that. Glad he didn't though. Glad he didn't. I had some stakes ending in Hex 2. Is it safe to restake? Is it safe to restake? Yeah. I mean, as far as I can tell, there's still 500. Let's see. Let's go check. Let's go check some of the Tucanair contracts. So I'm pretty torn on these contracts right now. Hex 2, I gotta say, if there was one I was gonna go into, it'd probably be between Hex 2 and Hex Max. And I'm leaning towards Hex 2 over Hex Max because of the way Hex Max's inflation works. I'm not sure if it's good late. We'll see though. Say this one, if I'm gonna stake for a long time, if you're not gonna stake for like the max, like I would love to see, I even talked to Wells, I was like, man, I want to see what performs better. What 15 years is, you won't know until 15 years from now, but what performs better here? I want to bet so bad. I mean, I could place a bet, do a 15-year stake in one and then 15-year stake, on hex.com. I might do that and see which one performs better. Because although I'm taking 20% hit, the APY now is 62%. So, gonna make that back if I'm staked a long time. If the contract lives on. It's been running for 18 months. I like Hex 2, I like Hex Max, and Infinite Hex. I like them all. I'm just not sure how they will perform long term, because the ones with the most right now probably will perform the best, because this is gonna have to make in at least 15 years, because the whale, that 666D whale staked for 15 years, but that was 18 months ago. So in over a year, in 14 years, it's gonna unstake or just let it bleed or whatever, and that's gonna be a big div payout. So, just do your own research. But is it safe? The contract seems safe. Now, is the UI gonna be up in 15 years? I don't know. So don't expect it to. Don't expect it to be down either. It's so fun, the no expectations thing. Yeah, I bet a lot. I bet it's a lot of immersive stakes today too, from that dump. So I got another tab here called penalties. Hey, if you ain't using bookmarks, you missing out. Yeah, so looks like this is by the week. Yeah, so timer does not include this entire bucket. It might contain. Yeah, so this week isn't over yet. So we got, looks like, I don't know, probably a few more days. So this is probably going to be higher than last week. So the penalties are ratcheting up. Last time they were this high, was, I guess this was around, it's the same guy. So when was big payday? November? I think. What if I can sort this? This site is good, but it's like too much. Total hex penalty by end date. So this is today. What's up, Jay? My bad, y'all kind of lost track of the chat. Y'all started having your own conversation, so I kind of lost track. Yeah, it's like $300. Yeah, if you would put a little bit into X at the beginning, you would have a lot now. That's to answer the question. Why do people immersing in stake? They're impatient. Usually fear. What's up, Josh? What's up, Grab? All right, it's chapter 1. About to get out of here and go live my life. The rest of my life. You guys are my life. What am I talking about? Appreciate you stopping by. Hit the damn like button and subscribe if you're new. Peace.